this is actually going to be a splendid comparison. Yes. There is a ventilator that just kicked in below me. This thing clearly picks it up. Other than that, like, it was so nicely quiet. Well, there was a little bit of the humming of the PC in the background. This is NT, by the way. This is this thing. You can't see the details because it's black and it's kind of dark here, but yeah. All right. And now we will switch from the NT to about a similar level of gain on the EDM. I'm used to calling it EDS because that's what it was called in the one of the manuals. On the EV, yes, EV RE20, yes. So this thing, you can hear that it doesn't pick up that ventilator quite as much, but it does pick up a lot of its own self noise. Kinda like it's dynamic. I guess that's the way it works. Just to remind you that the ventilator is still on, I think, because I think it is still on. We shall switch there. Yes. Oh, that was a bit too loud. Yes, it is still on. The ventilator is very much still on. When you get used to that sound, you actually stop hearing it. That's kind of... It is devious how the brain filtering works, you know? But yeah, RE20, which you're not listening to right now, you're listening to NT-1, the black NT-1 default. RE20 is better for untreated places. Like if you have a lot of echo, it will mitigate that beautifully. But at the same time, its signal is far from clean, like compared to a thing like this, like compared to a thing like NT, which is allegedly around like 5 dBA of self noise, or like 4.5 or something like that. All right. One more. Yes, and no equalization is applied. No equalization of any sort. I do have compression applied though, so I might want to get rid of that in a moment. All right. Again, RE20 for comparison. I love its sound. I love the sound of it. Yes, I do. It is actually a little bit less gain. Might work too. Yes, I do love its sound, but and no, the love before the but is still valid. It's like okay, maybe it's not love, but liking, like a very strong liking. Yes. But I can't unhear that constant. Or like, you know. Alright, we wanted to, what? Disable oral gainification and, yes. Alright. Now now it is the gain is disabled, the limiter is disabled, the compressor is disabled, everything is disabled. Now this is the raw sound, which should not change anything in this comparison. I think. I hope. I mean, if it changes something, then I will learn something new, which is also cool, so maybe I don't hope. Yeah. Still. RE20 and... too much gain. And NT. Yes. RE20 and NT. It's kind of adorable that in this, with this microphone, basically what you put into it, that's what you get. You get hardly any extra, and the ventilator just turned off. And you can probably hear my computer fun right now. You know, just for the hell of it, I will crank the gain on NT to maximum so that you hear as much possible local noise and also possibly like some self noise. Yeah, as much of that as is available. Well, I mean, I could boost it further with something else, but let's not do that right now. Okay, getting loud. Shit, this is a bit too loud. I can't max it up because I might hit feedback or something. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Wait a second. Okay. No, I'm almost clipping, so... Wait. Okay. This is 100% on NT on the SSL2 Plus. Okay. Now we will do the same, but with RE20, which is kind of stupid because we will not have enough. Well, this is maximum gain on RE20 basically. You will not be using this as on some kind of espionage device. You will not. Yeah, I mean, it will work great for like some loud, clear things, or just simply talking very... My goodness, this is... This is maximum gain. I'm talking normally from this kind of distance and I'm not clipping it. Yeah, that's how dynamics work for you. I have been obnoxiously loud. And I should probably apologize for that. But I did warn beforehand. Kinda? Alright. So... Okay. Yes. We're back on NT. And... one could say that the silence is addictive. Addicting? No, addictive. Addictive. Yes, that's how that word works. Yes. All right. Enough of this. I think I have proven my point. I mean, I wasn't really like trying to prove anything. I was demonstrating the differences between these two microphones, as in NT-1, sorry for that, and RE20. I was demonstrating them as much to myself, because I'm recording this actually for my own inspection in a moment. And also as research, I guess. My own private kind of personal research. So yes, I have been recording this demonstration as much for myself as I have been doing this for a hypothetical you. Because maybe, just maybe, someone will find some use for this kind of comparison. I mean, NT, a nice, quiet, smooth microphone that costs, what was it? Oh, come on, the stupid currency conversions, like 100 and 150? 200? Something like that. You can't buy it separate, like you have to buy the whole set, so the whole set is usually like, it used to be around $200 that you, like the minimum kind of price. Kind of like that, yes. $200, or the RE20, which is kind of closer to 500. Slightly less than 500, but you can effectively have like 2 NTs and some money to spare for some accessory at the price of an RE20. And you know, having 2 NTs, 2 NT1s, you could do like that stereo thing and professional ASMR, right? I know that's not how you do. No, for ASMR you should crank the gain like almost at the maximum, yes, and keep. No, I go through a small traumatic event upon recalling that one video that I have seen. That was recommended to me by one ASMR local fan, and I think it was recommended to me non-ironically, and I would much like to push it out of my memory whatsoever. Yes, all together. So I'm good at rambling. The problem is it's not a very juicy kind of rambling even. I'm actually kind of trying to wake up my brain right now because I'm trying to not sound too empty waffly, but you know, waffling is still waffling, yes. I don't think I have anything more to add. NT is great. That's the long and short of it, I guess. That's the long and short of it. And RE20 is also great. I love the sound of it, and I love the fact that it basically ignores the room that you're in. Like, it almost ignores the acoustics of the room. It's only you and itself. With a lot of itself. Kinda. While NT is like, well, I'm kinda inviting everyone to the party, except me. I'm just going to, like, record you from safe vantage point, yes. I don't want to be in the picture, that's basically the philosophy of NT, yes. I'm going to stay out of this, but I'm going to capture all of you. Everything. More or less. Yeah, there are probably, like, nastier microphones than NT at capturing everything, but capturing everything is the phenomenon that you notice much more with a microphone that has very low self-noise. And I'm wondering if this kind of distance from the... Wait a second. This kind of distance from the microphone pretty much satisfies the the sound speeds requirement, I think. So I should be on the safe side when it comes to that. I mean, of course, we could get a little bit more intimate, but... Did I check this in the take? I have been recording for so long that I have actually managed to forget what I was doing at the beginning of this. Because I have recorded like a few takes before this one. It all kind of blows together, but yeah. Okay, just for the fullness, yes. This is NT when you close the distance a little bit. Yes. And this. And this is RE20 when you close the distance a bit. When you close the distance a bit. Oh, and I still haven't re-engaged the compression and gainification. I should probably have done that some minutes ago. Oh well. Yeah. But actually lower this. It's so nasty how sensitive the gain is in the final few, like, 1.5 step, I think, out of 10, right? Yeah. Anyway, this close distance, the distance that is definitely not advised for general use, but can I still hear the self noise of RE20 at this point? I mean, yes, but it is not significant. So, but it's still there. Yeah, whatever. That's, wait. Bonus footage. Yes, bonus footage. Both at once. Right. That's probably one of the... that combines into some slightly loud and weird kind of sound, as if some frequencies of one microphone were slightly interfering with the frequencies recorded, or like whatever, like by the other one. Yeah, I think you're not supposed to be miking like that with like 2 microphones from the same interface at same kind of gain, unless it is actually used for something that I don't know of. Definitely sounds different,